Welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you KBShimmer's summer collection for 2022. It's called Just Add Water. Before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you're looking forward to seeing me review this collection, and if you're not already subscribed, I hope you'll consider it. I upload new videos every week. So the Just Add Water collection is an 8-piece collection of gorgeous, bright, shimmery shades in a variety of colors. They'll launch officially on the KBShimmer site on August 1st, but if you were lucky enough to go to the Polish and Beauty Expo in Chicago a few weekends ago, then they actually had early exclusive access for attendees there, so maybe you already grabbed some of them. I'll leave all the links down for you in the description box, KBShimmer's site, and social media. And I'll also list down there some additional details about the launch. I thought I'd also mention that these polishes will probably be available on Beyond Polish here in the near future. I don't have an exact date for when that will be, but if I get one, I will put it on the screen here. Actually, I like to grab most of my KBShimmer polishes from Beyond Polish. If you didn't know, I do have an affiliate code with Beyond Polish. It's RAE, R-A-E. If you use that code at checkout, then you get 10% off your order. So on the KBShimmer site, these polishes individually will be $11, but if you do decide to wait and purchase them at Beyond Polish when they become available, you can get 10% off your order, making the polishes under $10 individually. I'll leave my affiliate link and details about my code down in the description box too. And if you use that code, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. All right, we have 8 gorgeous shades to look at. Then I will finish up by telling you my final thoughts on the collection and also my top picks. Let's look at the swatches. We're going to take a look at the polishes in rainbow order. This first shade is called Rock the Float, and it's described as being a bright, hot pink nail polish loaded with shifting shimmer that shifts from peach to tangerine to rose and to fuchsia. So although the description considers this to be a pink, personally, I felt like it was a red that leans pink. There is one other pink fuchsia-y shade in this collection. At the end of the video, I will do a comparison for you between those two colors and a few other KBShimmer shades, but yeah, I felt like this one was pretty red, so I did put it first. It was fully opaque in 2 coats, lots and lots of shimmers loaded in there, so I had no trouble reaching full opacity in 2, but if you've got longer nails than me, I could see you maybe needing 3 for this one. You can see all of those gorgeous described shifts from gold to green to kind of a corally tangerine shade. So beautiful, and it almost looks like metallic with all of the shimmer that's in here. Gorgeous. Pictured are 2 coats of Rock the Float with a glossy top coat. Our next shade is called Flip Out, and it's described as being an almost neon coral leaning orange crelly with shifting shimmer that shifts from gold to peach to neon pink to rose. This one was another one with just absolutely fantastic coverage. I was pleasantly surprised to reach full opacity in just 2 coats. I thought this one would be a 3-coater for sure, but no. You can see no nail line in 2 coats and lots of gorgeous glowing gold shimmer in there. So beautiful. So here's what 2 coats looks like with a glossy top coat. I'm wondering if the name is a nod to Flip Flop Fantasy, but regardless, I was taken aback by this shade. I didn't think I was going to like it. I'm really picky about corals, but I loved this one on me. It made me look instantly more tan. Pictured are 2 coats of Flip Out with a glossy top coat. Our next shade is called Let It Slide, which is described as being a neon chartreuse shade. This one has a crelly near jelly base, and it's got shimmer that shifts from lemon to peach. Not surprisingly, according to the description, this one was more sheer than the other 2 shades we've looked at so far. You can see we got smooth, even coverage on the first and second coats. It really evened out on the third, but it did not reach full opacity. I still had a good amount of visible nail line even after 3 coats. If that bothers you, you might want to pair it with a blurring base coat, a white base, or another neon yellow base. But I definitely wouldn't say that's necessary. The color pops beautifully on its own, as you can see here in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. But if you do add some kind of base, that will get rid of that nail line for you. I also felt like the shimmer in here was a little bit more subtle than it was in the other 2 polishes we've looked at so far, but still gorgeous. Pictured are 3 coats of Let It Slide with a glossy top coat. Moving on to our blues now. This one's called Dive On In, and it's described as being a cool blue crelly with shifting shimmer that shifts peach to lime to pink to green to aqua. On application, I did have some patchiness with this one on that first coat, but I found that the second coat, it evened out beautifully, and I also reached full opacity. I can, however, seeing longer nail lengths or thinner application styles, maybe needing a third coat for this one. So here's what 3 coats looks like with a glossy top coat. Wow, oh wow. The shimmer was really popping in this one, and I love all the shifts you get. The green, the like reddish orange, it all contrasts beautifully against that really pretty blue base. Pictured are 2 coats of Dive On In with a glossy top coat. Our next shade is called Splash Talking, and it's described as having a bold ultramarine blue base with shimmer that shifts aqua to cornflower and lavender in direct lighting. And then in lower lighting, you get more of a soft cyan blue base with teal and violet and pink shifts. On application, I found that this one was the sheerest out of the collection. I could still see a lot of visible nail line after that first coat. In fact, now I'm wishing I would have swatched it as a topper as well, because I think it would work probably over a black base. It was very smooth and even. I did need 3 coats to reach full opacity and did not have too much visible nail line, but could pick it out just a little bit. And I felt like on my skin tone, it had a very soft feel to it, like almost like an icy, wintry feel. It had like a grayish blue base, and then all of those gorgeous cool tone shifts, the blue, the purple, the aqua, really pretty combination, super soothing, and I think really versatile for different seasonal polish wearers. Pictured are 3 coats of Splash Talking with a glossy top coat. Our next shade is called My Fla-vor-ite Color, and it's described as being a shifty grape-leaning purple base with shifts of magenta, fuchsia, and aqua in low lighting. And then when you take it out into brighter lighting, you see shifts to teal, green, and pink. On application, this one started off just a little bit sheer, but very even. As you can see, no patchiness there. And on the second coat, I found that I reached full opacity at my nail length. However, if you've got nails that are longer than mine, you may want to add a third, which may deepen up the color just slightly. But I thought it looked beautiful in 2. So here's what 2 coats looks like with a glossy top coat. I saw mostly shifts of blue, pink, aqua-y, and purple in this one. Pink? Did I say pink? I meant to say pink. But I thought the shifts in here were gorgeous, and this particular shade of purple was stunning. I could not get enough. Pictured are 2 coats of My Fla-vor-ite Color with a glossy top coat. Our next polish is kind of the oddball of the collection. It's called Kinda Shady, and it's described as having a deep black base with blue shimmer that shifts to indigo and cobalt. This one had a great formula. I would say that for the whole collection. None of the polishes in this collection were runny or pooled to the sides of your nails. They were all very easy to work with, but this one was a little patchy on the first coat. On the second coat, wow. It was very fully opaque. I think most people would be good with this polish in 2 coats. You can see just how dark and deep and rich and vampy it gets in 2 coats. I love it. It's putting me in the mood for fall colors. I know this is a summer collection, but I could see myself rocking this in the fall, winter too. Here's 2 coats of Kinda Shady with a glossy top coat. And you can see those shifts to blue, to purple near my cuticles. This one was beautiful. Pictured are 2 coats of Kinda Shady with a glossy top coat. The final shade in this collection is called Meltdown, and it's described as being a vibrant fuchsia nail polish with shimmer that shifts from aqua to mint to violet to pink. Another fantastic formula on this one. It was totally packed with those shimmers, and it just felt like very saturated in only 2 coats. So I stopped there. I couldn't see any visible nail line. If you've got longer nails than I do, maybe you'd need 3, but I think a lot of people would be good in 2. So here's what 2 coats of Meltdown looks like with a glossy top coat. Oh my gosh, Be Still My Heart. This shade was fantastic. It made me feel like a Barbie, just like my perfect summer shade. Such a bright, bold hue and only 2 coats. Just what more could I want? Pictured are 2 coats of Meltdown with a glossy top coat. So I thought I'd throw in a little comparison for you since some of these shades kind of reminded me of each other, although they are all very different. From left to right here, we have Jelly Much, which is KBShimmer's August 2022 Polish Pickup shade. So you'll see that one swatched on my channel here in a little bit. Then beside that one, we've got Rock the Float, the red-ish pink from this collection. Then there, third from the left, we've got Picture This, which was from last year's summer collection. And then on the far right, the bright fuchsia Meltdown that we just looked at. So you can see they are all very different. I feel like Picture This and Jelly Much kind of have a similar base color and shimmer, although Picture This has those added holographic flakes. And then I would say Rock the Float leans more red than Meltdown. And of course, the shimmer is quite different. The Meltdown shimmer is more cool, whereas the Rock the Float shimmer is a little bit warmer. All right, so what did you think of KBShimmer's Summer 2022 collection? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. Final thoughts for me, I really loved the polishes in this collection. I've just come to expect amazing quality when it comes to KBShimmer. Their formulas never let me down and the finished product is always beautiful. I think had I not been sent this collection in PR, this is a collection I would consider buying the entire thing because it's got so many beautiful, different, bright shades for summer. I will say just a small thing, I really miss that KBShimmer used to do their collections with a variety of finishes. I mean, I think about like their summer collection from last year, Are We There Yet? They had flakies, shimmer, they had holographic, and I just love having a variety of finishes to choose from. Personally, that makes me even more inclined to buy the entire collection when there are lots of different kinds of polishes to choose from. But that being said, if KBShimmer is gonna do a collection of 8 polishes that are all the same finish, I'm so glad. They're amazing quality and all so beautiful. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that. Do you like it when collections are all the same finish, or do you like to see a variety too? All right, my top picks for this collection, I had 3. My first top pick was Meltdown. Oh my gosh, I'm a sucker always for a gorgeous bright pink, but the shimmer in here is so fabulous. The way it shifts from one shade of pink to another, and then you get those gold shifts as well. This one was so beautiful. Another top pick was Dive On In. This gave my nails such a fresh, clean look, and I also really like this shade of blue specifically. I feel like it's a shade that I would wear in the summer, but I could also see myself wearing it in the spring and definitely in the winter too. But my favorite color out of the entire collection was my favorite color. I knew this one was going to be my top pick once I unboxed the collection because I just can't resist purple shades like this. I think this shade of purple specifically is super flattering on every skin tone, and the shifts were remarkable, shifting from gold to blue. This one is stunning. And in case you're in the mood to see some more beautiful polishes, you should check out some of my recent videos. Last week I live swatched and reviewed and did some comparisons for the newest collection from Bee's Knees Lacquer called Only a Monster, and y'all, that collection is fabulous. I also recently did a collaboration with a friend of mine, Carolina from Gotta Love Polish, and we picked out our favorite polishes to go along with this year's Pantone colors for summer. I'll leave both of those videos down in the description box so you can check them out. Hopefully this video was helpful for you in deciding what to grab. Don't forget to let me know your favorites in the comments, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!